First, you're able to log in or create a new account. I'm going to log in with my existing Google account. Choose your account you want to register or sign in with. From the dashboard, you're able to get a good overview of your currently running workloads and create new ones. Shortcut to create a VM app or a managed service. For now, we are going to create a virtual machine for demo purposes. Choose an operating system for your VM or an app catalog image. In case you have a setup in several data centers, then you end users are able to choose where they want to spin up the VM. Choose the virtual machine performance and set desired resources. Fill in the fields by choosing your username and password, and set your VM name. When done, just go ahead and click Create. Now you have an option to control your newly created VM and start your work with it. You're able to add network interfaces for more complex network setups or add extra distributed block storage volumes. We're going to skip through that for now. Enabling recurring backups takes just one click. Same applies to creating an incremental snapshot. From both backups and snapshots, you're easily able to create a new VM or restore your existing VM into the previous stage. We're not going to create a new VM for now. Let's move on to object storage section instead. I have an existing S3 bucket that I'd be able to manage. Let's create a new S3 bucket for the demo purposes. Set a unique S3 bucket name. Click Create. Let's create a folder called Video. Click on Create. Double-click to enter Video folder. Let's upload a video to a video folder of our new S3 bucket. Click on your new video object. You're able to make your object now accessible publicly. And copy public URL to clipboard. Moving on to the network section. Let's start by creating a new network resource. Starting from public floating IP that you can assign later to other resources like load balancers or virtual machines. After choosing the data center where you want to make the floating IP available, you have an option to assign it to an appropriate resource either now or later. Let's assign it to the demo VM. Every floating public IP should have a name for easier management afterwards. Now go on and click Create. Now let's assign this IP to Demo Postgres Managed Service. You're also able to create a new virtual private networks. But for now, we'll create a new load balancer for the demo purposes. You can see that I do not have any resources available in the Indonesian data centers. So I'm going to choose a Singapore data center instead. Choose a desired virtual private network the target resources are placed. And let's add a target VM where the load balancer will direct traffic towards. Let's add another VM to split the traffic between the two or more VMs. Optionally, change the TCP port you want to divert the traffic to. And click Create as usual. Moving on the Services section. Let's create a new service. In this case, a PostgreSQL database. You have an option to set up a failover service for the managed database. Since I have a Postgres database service already created, so I'm going to go ahead and click on it and not create a new one. There are few ways to connect to your database service provided for your convenience. If your database has to be accessible from public network, you're able to provide an IP whitelist from where the connection requests will be accepted. Just add however many IPs you need. Some basic usage metrics for both the main and the failover node. Next up, click on Networking. And here you can restore your managed database into the previous state if you have backups enabled. Moving on to Access section. Let's first revoke access by deleting delegated access object. Confirm by clicking Delete.